Hygge Mastery. Discover the Danish art of happiness and mindfulness for living in a happy, cozy home. Written by Sofia Madsen. Narrated by Gretchen Conlon. Introduction. Picture this. You've spent a lovely night sitting by the fireplace, enjoying a big cup of cocoa while catching up with your loved ones. You're totally in the moment and find yourself thinking, this is indeed one of the greatest pleasures of life. Cut to another scenario. You've just got out of bed of a chilly, wintry morning, lit a scented candle in the room, wrapped yourself in a cozy blanket, and spent the day listening to your favorite audiobook. Again, the familiar pleasures of life feeling. Think about a particularly stormy night that you spent indoors, enjoying a round of warm drinks and snacks, while discussing interesting current events with a bunch of friends. What's all this about? This is exactly what hygge is in simple words. Hygge, pronounced Hygge, is gaining global recognition as a happiness, togetherness, and wellness concept. The New Yorker featured an entire piece titled The Year of Hygge, the Danish obsession with getting cozy. Hygge is a predominantly Scandinavian lifestyle concept that hails shared meals, warmth, coziness, and meaningful interactions with loved ones. It emphasizes the spirit of kinship, companionship, and intimacy. Hygge is about embracing the smallest joys and moments in life. What started as a way of life or perspective is today responsible for Denmark's consistently soaring happiness ratings. Of course, the Danish breakfast has a huge role to play as well. The Danish have indeed mastered the art of appreciating the tiny pleasures of life and beating stress through staying cozy. Explaining the concept of hygge in other languages is a Herculean task because there's really no literal word for it, at least in the English language. It is more of a deeply rooted cultural concept or emotion that best describes the Danish way of life. Hygge is a sort of state of mind, a feeling that is created through pleasure-inducing external conditions. It is an overpowering feeling that transforms simple daily acts and moments into extraordinarily celebratory affairs. Hygge, for the Danish, can be best described as a celebration of everyday life. The root of the term comes closest to the 16th-17th century Norwegian term hygge, literally translating to comfort, closely related to the English word hug, also signifying the act of comforting someone or demonstrating intimacy. Hygge also means to be in a joyful state of existence. Hygge is pretty much like the German Gemütlichkeit concept or the Dutch Gezelligheid idea, which reinforces the beauty of a cozy lifestyle. The concept has been an integral part of the Danish lifestyle since the 1800s. The earliest chronicled references of hygge as a Danish way of life can be traced back to the early 1800s. It slithered its way into the Nordic life in different forms and has only grown from strength to strength
Sample complete. Ready to continue?